Ugh, bro.
From miles away. Sit with the things you say.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cheyenne, and I'm coming at you guys with a get ready with me once again. You guys really liked my last one and I was like, let me do another one. This one I'm going to be showing you guys my favorite makeup that I do when I'm taking pictures, and also I have a new eyebrow routine, so I'm going to be showing you guys that new technique. If you're interested in this video, keep on watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't, and also like this video so it can reach more people. And yeah, let's get into the video. So before I actually start my makeup, I want to thank the sponsor of this video. She got a sponsor. I am so happy to be working with Dossier. Dossier is a perfume company. I've worked with them in a previous video and I was so happy when they wanted to work with me again. Dossier basically reproduces perfumes from high-end luxury companies or designers, but for a fraction of the price. They create their own perfumes, which are $29, and everything that's inspired by a designer is between $49 to $50. So for example, one of the perfumes they gave me is called Amber Saffron, and it is inspired by the Maison. It's a really expensive perfume. I think it's actually the one that Rihanna uses. That's the rumor that's going around, but they basically created a replica of that perfume for $50. So from $300 to $50, it makes a whole lot of sense to me. And it smells so good. Like, it smells divine. And this is obviously the ones I picked. Today I have the Amber Saffron and the Oriental Sage. Not only are they affordable, but you also get extra deals on the website, up to 25% off. And if you buy 3+ perfumes, you get free shipping. This is definitely from my US supporters because Dossier is a startup and right now they're only based in the US. But I know a lot of my viewers are in the US that can definitely benefit from this perfume. It has me smelling so good. And you can definitely find what you're looking for on the Dossier website. They have a ton of new perfumes and they always have new collections. So even if you don't find anything that you want, best believe that in a week or so, there's gonna be a new collection. So definitely check it out. And thank you so much for Dossier for sponsoring this video. Period. Moving on to the makeup portion, I've already prepped my skin with my Glowforce Fresh Face Serum, and I also had some sunscreen. This is a sunscreen that I use. It's amazing for black people because there's no white cast. I don't think I would suggest it for oily skin simply because it's really oily. Not oily, but it's like, it will make you shiny. And I know people with oily skin don't like shiny stuff. Anyways. So first I'm gonna prep my face with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. Something to note, I do my eyebrows after I do my base. I literally have tried to do my eyebrows before everything, but I can't hack it, bro. Like, it doesn't work for me. When I'm doing makeup to take pictures, I've honestly learned that less is more, especially when you're on camera. If it's too cakey, it's gonna show. I try to keep it as minimal as possible while still having, you know, some coverage. So I'm using the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop in the shade 18. Then I'm gonna get my Real Techniques brush and my MAC Fix It Plus and apply that onto the brush. Dab it so that it's distributed throughout the brush. I've gotten a lot of dark marks, especially over here, because I had like a really bad breakout, a hormonal breakout. I tend to break out especially on my cheeks, and I had a really bad breakout when I was in Kenya. By the way, if you haven't watched my Nairobi vlogs, you should definitely watch them. People have been loving them. Okay. As y'all can see, I'm in a new location. I literally had so much content that I needed to film, so I literally booked a place so I can film everything, and the lighting here is bomb, as y'all can see. Now that that is all blended in, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I'm using the NYX Born to Glow concealer, and this thing is running out, but I'm just gonna apply the little that's left everywhere that I have dark marks. I'm going to let that dry down. Then I'm going to apply it to my under eyes. Oh, this thing is... Ugh, bro. Once this has dried down ever so slightly, I'm also going to get my other concealer, which is just a lighter shade, and I'm putting that in the inner corners. There we go. Then I'm going to get a damp beauty blender. It has a lot of makeup on it, but whatever. And I'm going to blend, but before I actually do that, what I like to do, because my under eye creases so easily, I like to have my powder already ready to set. So I'm just gonna open that. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in the shade Honey. And I'm just gonna have it open on the table. And I have a separate sponge for powder. This is not damp. I'm literally gonna have that ready to go. So then I'm gonna blend my under eye. If you don't make faces when you're doing your makeup, oh boom, it's not gonna come out good. I've set under my eyes, but I'm just gonna go in and blend out this concealer that's around my face. Then I'm gonna go in with that light concealer again and drag it just under my cheekbone. Another Real Techniques brush and just dragging that. And I prefer doing this instead of contouring, because this is still able to highlight your cheekbones well without that darkness. Then I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with the same Fenty powder. Another thing is I definitely like to powder my eyebrows. I just feel like my eyebrow product applies better when the surface is like super dry. Also, if you all haven't noticed, I'm not putting anything on my eyelid. Recently, I've just realized like there's no use in putting concealer on your eyelid and then putting brown on top of that if my eyelids are already naturally brown. So I just literally use the pigmentation of my eyelids as an eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with a different powder. This is the Sleek Baking and Setting Powder. This is in the shade Banana. It's quite light and yellow, and I like it for defining my cheeks. Now it's time for the eyebrows, and I'm actually gonna zoom you guys in. So for my eyebrows, I'm first gonna brush everything up. You guys see I don't have much to work with, but we move. I'm gonna use a mirror that's closer to me because I really need to focus as I do this. So I'm literally gonna use just 2 products, which is an eyebrow pencil and concealer. Literally, that's it. Make sure they're super sharp and pointy like that. And I'm just gonna start drawing strokes in my eyebrows. As soon as it starts going blunt, sharpen it again. I'm trying to be as light-handed as possible as well, because basically the look that I'm trying to go for is like super light. I don't want my eyebrows to be super intense and like dark. So this is like the base, but I do want to add some definition and also just a bit of darkness at the tail end of the eyebrow. So I'm gonna do the same thing that I've just done, but with a black eyebrow pencil, and just go in and fill the ends and also add a bit of the black strokes throughout the eyebrow. The final touch for the eyebrow is to just add those really defined strokes at the front. So now I want to brush through them, but the key is basically to only brush, like, don't press down, because once you press down, all those lines that we drew on will start to disappear and the look will die. Now we're just gonna conceal the eyebrows. I'm just gonna use the same concealer I used for my under eye to do that. And also, I've realized a mistake that people might be making is when they're concealing their eyebrows, they lift their eyebrows like that, or even when they're doing their eyebrows, like they're like this. And I'm like, sis, you have to keep a neutral face, because this is how you're not gonna be like this the whole day. So you have to do your eyebrows when you have a neutral face. At least that's what's worked for me. And also when you're concealing, don't do that. Keep a neutral face, because how you apply it is how it's gonna look throughout the day. But anyways, that's the concealer. Another thing that I like to do sometimes is get the light concealer, the one that I used for my inner corner. Get the tiniest bit. And I'm gonna apply that just to the arch of my eyebrow. When I say the tiniest bit, so those are how my eyebrows are looking. This one is definitely longer than this one, but we move. One thing I hate in this life is a shiny eyebrow. So I make sure when I'm done, I just pat a thin layer of powder. And don't worry, your eyebrow isn't gonna disappear, because when we spray like the setting spray on, all this powder that's making the eyebrow look really light is just gonna, you know, set into the brow. But that's how they look. Another thing I forgot to do, especially this is for people who have smile lines like me, and like your makeup over here starts to crease, just get a bit of powder. Not a bit, just, you know, some powder. And just press that into your smile lines. This has only worked for me when I barely apply any makeup in that area to begin with. And yeah, now my face looks really pale, I know. Let me contour my nose. Even with the nose contour, I want to keep it as natural as possible. I love putting contour at the bottom of my nose as well. I'm going to go over the sides of where I've just contoured with a tiny bit of powder. And then I'm gonna go ahead and brush off my under eye as well. I'm gonna go in with my blush. This is the NYX Sweet Cheeks Blush Mousse. I really like this more than powder blushes, because I feel like this lasts so much longer. Crazy right now, but it will make sense once I spray my face, which is what I'm about to do. Ugh. then when it's still damp on my face, I'm gonna use my sponge and basically just press everything into my skin so that everything is seamless. What I'm going to do is add whatever powder is remaining on my powder sponge and apply it I do like to contour my jawline, so I'm just going to very lightly. Next, we are going to do the eyes, and for the eyes, I'm literally just gonna take my contour, the contour shade, which is this Maybelline powder, and I'm just gonna drag that color outwards. And then now I'm gonna go in with my mascara. I'm using the mascara by Revolution. Then I'm gonna get an older mascara that's way more dried out, and that's what I use for my bottom lashes. Once I'm done with my mascara, I'm gonna line my lips. And I tend to overline just the corners of my mouth because I feel like that's what shapes my lips the best. Then a new thing that I've been doing is getting a colored lip liner. This one is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Vintage. Yeah, I'm just gonna go under the line I've just made. I want to cry because I can't find my gloss. I feel like I forgot my gloss, which is like, who does that? I'm just gonna use my Carmex. That is how I do my makeup to take pictures. I hope you guys have maybe learned something from this video that you can implement in your own makeup routine. Now I'm going to do my hair off camera because that's a whole different video. I'm going to be installing this wig. Right now I've just put a headband on so y'all don't see it, but I'm going to be installing it. It's a full frontal and it's just gonna be a vibe. So definitely check out that video. If it's not yet posted, it'll be posted soon, and if it is posted, I'm going to leave it a card here for you guys to click and check out. I'm gonna come back when I'm done with my hair so we can go on to my outfit, and yeah. Anyways, so I just finished installing my hair and now it's time to show you guys the outfit. So this is today's outfit. I have on this dress from Pretty Little Thing. I will have it linked down below, and I'm also gonna be wearing these hat strappy heels. The fragrance of the day is Dossier, of course, amber saffron. This is just, it's making me feel so cute, and because it smells so good, like I feel so confident right now. So I know the pictures are about to below. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, by the way, definitely check out my Instagram. I feel like you'll enjoy the content over there. I hope you guys really enjoyed this get ready with me. Let me know if I should do more. And yeah, now I'm gonna go take some pictures. See you in my next video.